Now, none of this is here to impress you in any way, but impress upon you the value of qualified expertise practiced day in, day out with the most difficult challenges. And that's really the reason that I'm here and you're listening to what I have to share with you tonight. What is my story? Well, like most doctors, I worked hard, did well in school, got good grades, and gained entrance into a very competitive medical specialty. A little different than most doctors, I had two early influences that forever changed everything I'm about to show you in the transformations and lives of people that I have worked with. First, there was a doctor named Dr. Jenkinson. He was a Norman Rockwell type doctor, a solo doctor, a model physician, the type of doctor that you really loved because he took care of everything that he saw. And that's what I really believed when I saw Dr. Jenkinson. Only later did I realize the subconscious influence that Dr. Jenkinson had on me of being a problem solver and being a model physician. The second influence was my father, who designed superhighways as an engineer. In my teen years, he taught me how to do blueprints. In other words, I was the one who did blueprints for projects such as highways, buildings, and very, very impressive structures. Little did I know that what my father instilled in me of how the blueprint is the thing that you return things to when they go bad. In other words, if you have a house and it settles, you return it to the blueprint. So after I finished my medical training, I practiced internationally and enjoyed a successful private practice. For years, women came to me with complaints that I thought, well, that I was too busy and important, and so basically I turned them away. I told them to go to their regular doctor or just figure it out. Unfortunately, I learned later that what they were complaining of, their focus, mood, changes in their health and beauty, was really a reflection of aging before their years. Well, that all changed when, at the peak of my success, behind all the happy moments and smiles of delivering babies, my life was being debilitated by exhaustion. I would wake up in the morning, it felt like a truck ran through my head. I was dragging through the morning, living on caffeine chocolate, miserable, falling asleep after dinner, going to bed, tossing and turning, all to start it all over again. I had to figure this out. So I went on a journey, so to speak. With the little energy that I had when it was most inconvenient for me, I plowed through mounds and mounds of scientific literature. I got in touch and visited researchers and doctors that most people could never get a hold of. I failed doctor protocols, insurance protocols. I went through medical society protocols, even failed complementary approaches. They were like Band-Aids and really amounted to nothing. Like you, I was told that I was getting older and doing too much. But I knew that if I didn't figure this out, not only would I be quitting my work as a doctor, but I would be disabled as a person. Little did I know that things were about to get worse for me. I'll never forget the moment sitting quietly, asking myself, what was I going to do? I was looking for a solution. I was looking for something different. I was looking for something with speed. I was looking for something that would take me back to when things were most perfect. And then a light bulb went off in my head. It was as if the stars aligned. Like Dr. Jenkinson, we need to be problem solvers. Like my father, we need to take things back to when things were most perfect. That's right, a blueprint. And as soon as I cracked the code on aging, how different my life was and countless lives thereafter. Although I didn't know it, I was about to face another great challenge. Just as I had to step outside the box because I had failed doctors and their protocols, I would have to do the same things for my clients who were also facing the same challenges, who would also fail all these protocols unless they stepped outside the box. So they valued my openness, my time, and everything I tried to do with them, but they were also facing a very big roadblock. So I decided to risk it all, the convenience, the income, insurance-based reimbursement. I just risked it all and gave up a traditional private practice. Well, with it, I lost most of my patients, most of my staff who were terribly uncomfortable with this new system of doing things. And I was laughed at and ostracized by doctors who once saw me as a very successful private practice, insurance-based doctor. But I knew deep in my heart that this is what I needed to do, that I need to take all this adversity and help people who were also suffering from fatigue, aging before their years, hidden medical problems. I'll never forget that moment when I decided to crack the code on aging and how different my life was. And I'll never look back after helping all these people who traveled across the country and overseas so they could tap in to their youthful transformation, their blueprint of productivity and relationships. And so I had to start all over again and build something greater and bigger impact, and realized that they too were impacting more people because of their youthful transformation.